Hello guys, it's Pep from Pep back at it again, and today we are here instead with the last day. It's the last day now that I'm recording, and also as soon as the video comes out it should be the last day of the Turbo Duel Grand Prix. So just wanted to share another deck list. As you may have seen from the thumbnail, it's a pure Stardust. I mean, for the extra deck, and not that much. I mean, the deck list focuses on summoning all the Stardust cards. I mean, not all, maybe I just missed one. So of course focusing on Stardust synchro monsters, and it's pretty fun. It has actually all the cards to deal with anything, even if, of course, even against non-targetable monsters or indestructible monsters, so that's pretty cool. And I actually, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, I've used a card that a lot of people slept on, and I think it's pretty cool, especially for this deck. And of course, keep in mind that all the replays are from the Turbo Duel Grand Prix, and I guess we can jump right into the deck list. So, of course guys, if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. So this is the deck list. So of course we start with Shooting Star Road, so we begin with the Junk Converter in the grave, but and we can summon a Formula Synchron from outside the deck, as the turn we summon a Stardust Dragon. Now we need to play 8 among Synchron tuners, junk monsters, and nothing else. And also in the extra deck we need to have 4 among junk, synchron, and Stardust synchro monsters. So we got the triple junk synchron, triple jet synchron, and triple junk converter. So we are up to 9, so it's fine for the skill. And then what we have next? So we've got double cyclone just to get rid of annoying spell card. You know, the main deal was actually the Negro Valley, just in case your opponent plays it. Was really annoying to deal with. That's why I play a couple of Cosmic Cyclone. Of course, if you have the Mystical Space Typhoon, it's better because you do not pay life points, and we do not have trap cards actually, or spell cards that when destroyed actually pop something. So it's better to use that because you do not have to pay life points. But I do not have the Typhoon, so I have to use the Cosmic Cyclone. Then we've got double tuning, and I know triple, just you know, when I tried to use triple tuning, and I always ended up with a couple of tuning, a junk synchron, and another monster, and it was just useless because when you have the monsters, basically you do not want a tuning. Tuning is only if you do not draw any of your monsters. So you know, with the couple tuning, it's just like playing with 11 monsters and you're fine. Then here we go with the Spice. We've got the Synchro Chase, pretty cool card that is out from the Structure deck, the Stardust Nexus X, and it's pretty cool because basically your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to your Synchro monsters, and this could seem useless, but instead it's pretty cool in 2 occasions. The first one is when you have this thing on the field, you have your board set up with a Formula Synchron and a Stardust Dragon. So if it's your opponent's turn and you're planning on using the Formula Synchron's effect to synchro summon the Shooting Star Dragon on your opponent's turn, what happens is that your opponent cannot chain any Book of Moon, enemy controller, Offering to the Doomed, on anything to your Formula Synchron's effect. So this means that if you're using your Formula Synchron's effect to actually avoid any back rows, and your opponent wants to actually activate something in response to that, he cannot. So your Synchro Chase make your Formula Synchron's play safer. And another thing is that Synchro Chase is pretty cool with Stardust Chronicle's Spark Dragon, because you know guys, Stardust Chronicle has a pretty cool quick effect that allows him to be unaffected by banishing a card, a synchro monster from your grave. But of course your opponent can chain something to his effect. So it wouldn't be unaffected because the first thing to resolve would be the card your opponent has chained. But with Synchro Chase, actually, this cannot happen because once you activate the Stardust Chronicle Spark Dragon's effect and you have Synchro Chase on the field, your opponent cannot chain anything. And the other cool thing, of course, is the main actually effect is that every time, once per turn, you synchro summon a monster, a warrior synchron or Stardust synchro monster, you get to choose one of the synchro material that you used and special summon it back on the field. So this allows a lot of spicy play. The main one is once that you summon the Stardust Dragon, you use the Synchro Chase effect to bring back the Junk Warrior, and then if you have a Jet Synchro in the grave, you use the effect to discard a card and special summon him, and then Synchro Shokan into your Stardust Charge Warrior that allows you to draw one card, and plus you have another monster that is in attack position, because of course Synchro Chase lets you summon the monster in defense, so you cannot attack with that in that turn. Moving on, we got the Spicy Necroid Synchro that allows you to summon both your Stardust Dragon and your Stardust Chronicle Spark Dragon, but you definitely want to use your Necroid Synchro for the Stardust Dragon because the monster summoned with this card has its effect negated, so keep in mind that if you summon the Chronicle Spark Dragon, unless it is for, to finish your opponent, you should not. And then last but not least, we've got the Cosmic Flare. So thanks to this card, we have the chance to deal with any type of monsters, any annoying monsters, and plus we have the cool combo of Cosmic Flare and Stardust Charge Warrior, because Stardust Charge Warrior can attack all special summon monsters your opponent controls once each. This means that if your opponent has a ball full of special summon monster and you got this little guy plus Cosmic Flare, this means that all his monsters are about to be shuffled back into the deck. So pretty cool move, and of course, you can deal with anything with this. That's another fact that we do not really use at all. So and that's it, guys. So this is the deck list. I hope you enjoyed all the explanation. As you can see, we got every Stardust monster right here, plus the Shooting Star and the Junk Warrior as the level 5. So the only bad thing is that I would like to play Junk Gardna, but the bad side of Junk Gardna is a pretty cool monsters and actually strong, because the quick effect, it's pretty cool and very useful, but the problem is that you need Junk Synchron to summon him, so you need actually to have Junk Synchron plus a level 3 or a couple of monsters that whose total level equals to 3, and it's pretty hard with the Junk and Synchron monsters that we got at the moment. So I cannot summon the Junk Gardna with the combo I explained you before with Junk Synchron summoned by the Synchro Chase effect plus Jet Synchron. That's the bad thing. Otherwise I would have used the Junk Gardna, I admit that. So guys, that was all for the explanation. I hope it's all clear and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, first duel, my boys, against Carly Carmine. Let's see what we got. So we got the Synchro Chase, that is the spiciest thing, and we're chilling. So there we go. Oh, actually, do not mind my treacherous. I used to use this instead of the Cosmic Cyclone, and then I of course switched to Cosmic Cyclone because I started to need actually some backward removal. So we got the Junk Synchron play first turn, so we're chilling. Junk Warrior first summon, then of course Junk Converter that let us bring back the Junk Synchron, and then we've got the again Synchro Summon into Stardust Dragon. Synchro Chase now comes in play, and we get to recycle the Junk Warrior, and of course the skill comes in play. We've got the Shooting Star with the Formula Synchron. Now guys, this is actually the board the case I was explaining before. So now if I activate the effect of Formula Synchron, my opponent cannot chase anything. You cannot chain anything thanks to the Synchro Chase. So it turns out it's a pretty cool deck. The Sanctuary in the Sky with the Agents. So pretty cool. I have actually one of a deck list about that on my channel. Check it out if you miss it. It's actually pretty old. Maybe I should make an updated version. So before the end of the main phase, we've got the combo with the Treacherous, targeting my my Formula Synchron and his monster, and then chaining the effect of Formula Synchron. so that I save my monster and destroy ES1. So Shooting Star Dragon's effect, Divine Punishment, to negate that, and my Shooting Star Dragon is scoped. So I use the speed counters effect to skill to draw 2, another Junk Synchron. So there you go. I actually revived the Formula Synchron with the effect of Junk Warrior, so because I already have a level 5 thanks to Synchro Chase, and that's why I summon now my Stardust Dragon. Now Synchro Chase comes back in play, but here there was a mistake, because I shouldn't have used the effect of Synchro Chase now, but after, because actually, just see this. We got the Stardust Chronicle, and now if I had used the effect of Synchro Chase on the summon of Stardust Chronicle, I would have ended up with a Stardust Dragon on the field instead of the Junk Warrior. That's the thing. So, but luckily for me, I've got this Jet Warrior in the grave, but I decided not to go for the, the Stardust Charge Warrior summon. So boom, the first 3000 attack, and then the Agent of Mystery Earth, Master Hyperion. So he has the play right now, and Master Hyperion's effect to pop the Stardust Chronicle. And now that I use the effect of Chronicle to make it unaffected, my opponent cannot chase anything, cannot chain anything thanks to Synchro Chase. And why did I banish Star Dragon? Because just in case my Stardust Chronicle gets destroyed, what's happened is that he can recycle, he can summon the Shooting Star Dragon back to the field. So here we go, of course, and now it's our turn, Junk Synchron again, but he's got a Kamagat on the Junk Synchron because he knows I can just, make my Stardust Chronicle unaffected, and okay, goodbye to Junk Synchron, it's not a problem. We've got the Junk Converter back, the counters to boost up my Stardust Chronicle, and let's see if he can do something to turn the table, but I don't think so. Just a couple of set cards and getting rid of my Junk Converter. Jet Synchron is here with another Jet Synchron. I just try to have the most amount of monsters possible, actually gaining advantage from the speed counters. He's got a Miraculous Descent to save him from the lethal, so he's not done. It was actually pretty cool duel, I had to admit that. So Jupiter to boost up, then he's got the Cupid Valley to mill again, Malevolent Sin, pretty cool, activating the effect, but Stardust Chronicle says no thank you, I'm unaffected. He got rid of one of the junk of the Jet Synchron again, and now we got everything we need because the field spell does not save him anymore because Malevolent Sin is not fairy, and that's how you do it. Second one against Colin Kastler. So let's see what we got. Pretty cool hand, and it's a Blackwing player with Steel Swarm Roach, actually the best card that you could use against a pure Synchro deck, no, right? So tuning to begin with, adding a Jet Synchron, then Junk Synchron is here, and Synchro Shokan into Junk Warrior, but of course he can just negate that as he actually did. So then Necroid Synchro, but with Necroid Synchro instead he cannot do anything. So Stardust Dragon is here. I can use Shooting Star Road, the set card, and now I didn't summon the Shooting Star Dragon, otherwise he could have just negate that as well. So I get to swing in with my Stardust Dragon, we're chilling. Continue spell Black Whirlwind. So I didn't see Blackwing in a while. And yes, all he needs to go into the full combo, Black Whirlwind to add the Gale, but I was actually afraid. I used the effect of Formula Synchro to go into Shooting Star Dragon because I'm afraid of another Steel Swarm Roach, and so that's why I summon my Shooting Star Dragon before. But now I can just have my attack, and then went into Assault Blackwing, but he made the mistake of using the effect. I could just negate that. And so goodbye Reiki the Rain Shower. So he can attack, but I can just negate that with the effect of Shooting Star Dragon, but it turns out he has the ultimate Providence and I cannot negate that. So goodbye to my Shooting Star Dragon. That's actually pretty hard, but as you can see I already have all I need. We've got the Junk Converter's effect plus Jet Synchron, so Junk Synchron is coming. We got again all this stuff. Stardust, actually the speed counter to draw 2 and discard 1. Junk Synchron is here, then again Junk Synchron effect and Junk Converter's effect to recycle the Junk Synchron from the grave, reviving the Formula Synchron, because then I wanted to summon the Stardust Dragon with Necro Synchro, but it turns out I couldn't, because I do not have nothing 5, so because my Junk Synchron is banished, so I cannot use, you know, 5+3 to go into Stardust Dragon. That was the mistake. And so just one card for him, but it's a good one, so he can just Blackwing the Whirlwind, off the attack, summon the Armata and the Dust, but Treacherous says no thank you. But anyway, even if he destroyed my Junk Warrior, then I would have the chance to summon to use the Negroid Synchro, and boom, Stardust Charge Warrior is here, then to draw a card actually, and Jet Synchron to add Junk Synchron. We are not done yet. Necroid Synchro to summon the Stardust Chronicle directly, my boys. Now I could have gone actually for the Stardust Dragon, but anyway, we won. How many moves did we make in one duel, my boys? We finished the entire extra deck. Third duel against Crow, so this is the hand I actually don't understand and I wanted to avoid. We have all the same cards basically, so that's really bad to see. So we won basically a Necroid Synchro, a Synchro Chase in our starting end, at least, you know. But it is what it is. So we got this. He's a Blue Eyes White Dragon. He starts with actually one of the most common combo, bringing out a Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon and a Blue Eyes White Dragon in the end phase thanks to the effect of the stone. We got finally the Synchro Chase as the last card, so we are about to enjoy this turn. Junk Warrior to begin with, of course, same stuff. Junk Synchron gets recycled by the effect of Junk Converter on the field. So here we go, Synchro Chase effect activated. Why did I use the effect of Synchro Chase? Because I knew he was about to negate the effect of Junk Converter with the Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, and Synchro Chase comes in handy. So we can summon the Stardust Dragon, then Shooting Star Road and Shooting Star Dragon. I used the effect hoping at least for two tuners excavated. Let's see how many I got. 1 and 2, my boys. That all we need. Just 2. There you go. We can just go on, pump up our Shooting Star Dragon. He used the effect of Shooting Star Dragon, but it's pointless because now he uses the effect to avoid destruction, but in the end phase he will get the destruction for the effect of Spirit Dragon, so he's gonna actually be destroyed anyway. There you go. So let's see what he's got. He's got Cards of Consonance to draw 2, then in the end phase another Blue Eyes that is coming. He has also a back row. Cosmic Cyclone comes in handy, but he actually can activate it, so Kamakat. So goodbye my Shooting Star Dragon. Tuning to add a Junk Synchron I already have. So just to thin the deck, Junk Synchron and all the stuff is coming back again. So Junk Warrior is here, and this time I'm gonna use the effect of Synchro Chase as well, because now with Junk Converter I'm gonna bring back the Formula Synchron, and with Synchro Chase I'm gonna bring in back the Junk Synchron, so that I can summon the Stardust Dragon. I have my Formula Synchron on the field, Synchro Shogun, Accel Synchro into Stardust Chronicle Spark Dragon, and this time with his full effect. That's how cool it is. So again, another tuning just to thin the deck, and boosting up my Stardust Chronicle that is unaffected and has 3400 attack. That's pretty insane, and keep in mind that if it gets destroyed, we get to recycle the Shooting Star Dragon. So here's the skill, but it's got nothing. Then Junk Synchron again to summon the Junk Converter back, but I got no left options in my extra deck, and I can just swing in for lethal. So in this duel we can see from this deck we actually need at least another extra deck slot. So Konami, just let us have another one. There you go. So this time against Maclord Emperor, I guess, the Primo with LP boost. Let's see what we got. So just a set card. We've got actually not as a good hand. We can begin with the Cosmic Cyclone, but we got basically nothing. So and it is a Blue Eyes deck again, but look at how we can actually work this through. So Junk Converter, discarding Jet Synchron to add the main monster Junk Synchron. We can begin with this and summon the, of course, use the effect, summon the Junk Converter back, all the same stuff again and again. So we've got the Junk Converter, recycling the Junk Synchron with the effect of Junk Converter. There you go. Stardust Speed 2, actually draw 2. Why did I do this? Because I wanted to try to draw the Synchro Chase before Synchro Summoning, and now we're about to enjoy this. So Stardust Dragon Summon is here, and we can use Synchro Chase effect to recycle the Junk Warrior that is coming back. Now, effect of Jet Synchro from the grave, discarding a card, special summoning, Synchro Shogun, 1+5 at 6. Stardust Charge Warrior. Let us draw a card, and we're not done yet. Shooting Star Road. Synchro Shogun into Shooting Star Dragon, and we are not done yet. Necroid Synchro, and actually first Shooting Star Dragon's effect, but I only got 1, 2, and 1. Actually, sorry, 2. And then Necroid Synchro, but we cannot summon the Chronicle, and you know why? Because we use the effect, the skill, we are locked into Dragon type Synchro monster, but with Wind type attribute, and Stardust Chronicle is light. But I wanted to go all in, so Stardust Dragon is here, and maybe I made a mistake because, you know, I cannot go, I do not have lethal basically. So I started to attack with the Stardust Dragon, made him with the Eyes of Blue, negate the attack and summon the Blue Eyes, then Stardust Charge Warrior with the Cosmic Flare to make that come back to the shuffled deck to the deck. Then I can just swing in a couple of times with my Shooting Star Dragon. We are not done yet. His speed counter, but he's got nothing, I guess. So let's see, there's something. No, he's got nothing. So pretty hard break Blue Eyes. But let's see how cool that turn was with all that stuff. That's how I wanted to show you this. Last but not least, I guess another Kalin Castellar 30 card deck. What this is, let's see, we've got the Synchro Chase play. Pretty cool, so we can just speed this thing up, because you know guys, you have seen this thing a lot of times by now. So Shooting Star Road, we're chilling, and we do not have to, you know, be afraid of nothing, because we got Synchro Chase. We can just Synchro Summon our opponent's turn. It's actually, it turns out it is a Light Sworn with Thunder Dragons. So he's got the Raiden before the end of the main phase. There you go, Synchro Summon, Excel Synchro. He tried to get rid of my Junk Warrior, but I decided that no thank you. I've got my Shooting Star Dragon to negate the attack, and we're chilling. So we've got Shooting Star Dragon's effect to attack more than a couple times, but it turns out we only got one tuna. So boosting up, actually not boosting up, I used the effect to draw 2. I discard the second Synchro Chase that is useless. Junk Synchron is here, summoning the Stardust Dragon. There you go. I did not use the effect of Synchro Chase because I wanted to use the Necroid Synchro to summon the Stardust Chronicle Spike Dragon. So we got a pretty cool board right here. Look at that. Sphere Kuribo to stop that, but we are still in. He has only 200 life points left. Let's see if he can come back. I do not think so. Thunder Dragon Duel is about to be summoned, then tributed into the Thunder Dragon deck. He wanted to draw the Levianeer, but he couldn't, and keep in mind that Levianeer would have been stopped by the Shooting Star Dragon. So guys, that was all for the replays and the commentary. I hope you enjoyed all of this. So just, you know, some fun in the Turbo Duel Grand Prix with Yusei and his Stardust monster. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.